Hello, I'm Erica. Welcome to my channel, Healing Beyond the Veil. Wants to be this one. Okay. Take a break. Have a Kit Kat. Okay. Life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Okay. It's no good pushing forward. If you're not feeling right, you don't have to keep pushing forward. You can step back and allow yourself to step back. You're not going to lose out if you do. Okay, that is like coming from a place of lack, that you will lose abundance, you will lose opportunities, you will lose traction if you take a break. You will fail if you take a break. Somebody else will step in your shoes if you step back. Okay, this is coming from a trauma response. It's coming from programming and conditioning. It's coming from previous experiences where you believed that was the cause of something, or you taking a break was a result of something. It's just like previous experiences have perhaps made you feel like you are unable to take a break. Thank you. I also have parenting here as well. You didn't witness your parents taking a break. You didn't see that. Maybe they did, but when you were awake, when you were around them, you constantly heard them on the phone talking about work, on the laptop, even on holiday. How often did they take actually a break? You could always see them working. Maybe it was very difficult to get attention from them when they were having a break. Maybe they reminded you of the luxuries that you had was because they worked so hard, because they did not have a break. Okay, and when they had a break, they were angry or they were frustrated. They weren't showing up as this loving, attentive parent that you so wanted. Okay, so there's lots of programming here that can impact the way that you see yourself as having a break and allowing yourself to jump off that treadmill and stop for a moment. Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks. I also have a literal treadmill. I have somebody going in the gym, and the same applies. If I can feel your knees hurting. One particular, I've got the left knee, and it's like it hurts when you take a step or when you try to run. And you're frustrated with yourself because your body's not doing what it wants you to do or what it's done before. And actually it's taking a break. It feels like, yeah, you're frustrated with your body, but also you might lose your progress, or it might be harder to get back on it if you stop. Okay, you might lose enthusiasm, you might lose traction, you've paid for your membership. There's lots of reasons here why you don't want to stop training. Okay, it's like a mental torture. It hurts when you do it, and it's actually becoming stressful when you're doing it, because you're actually worrying about further injury. See, it's overthinking. Actually, you need to take a break. Okay, I have a personal trainer here. Okay, I have somebody who's waiting to give you some advice and some help, but they cannot do so unless invited to. Okay, a bit like the angels, they want to help, but they can't just intervene when you have freedom to choose. Okay, so this is the same as a personal trainer, and I've got someone who's free advice, so they're open to help you and guide you and put you onto. I've got a change. They can guide you into a different way of doing something that could benefit you and prevent you from further injury, only if you listen. Okay, this is one of I have a bit of stubbornness here, I have a bit of ego here, I have fear here as well. Okay, so this is one of listening to those who are, and be open to new advice. Okay, so we've literally got the two vibrations there. One of actually taking a break from working, because it feels like you're going to end up really grumpy. You're going to end up destroying the very thing that you're trying to create by working. Yeah, it's quite self-destructive. it feels like a lack of self-worth. Actually, you don't have the worth of yourself, so you're trying, yeah, it's like self-sabotaging, self-harming through pushing. That takes some complexity, that one, to try to, this is the vibration I've got coming through. A lack of self-love, of not taking a break, that you're not worthy of taking a break, that you're kind of punishing yourself and working. Oh, that's quite dark, actually. Can we offer some advice here? You are so loved. You are so loved by those who are around you. They just want you. They're not worried about the job that you do. They're worried about how it's impacting you, but they're not worried about what that job can provide, or what that job means for you in a status wise in the community or anything like that. They're not worried about that. They just love you. They want you back, and this job and the way that your mindset is towards the job, more than the job itself, it's how you're looking at it, how you're presenting yourself in it, and how you feel and think about it. That's how it's impacting you. Okay, there's an element here of healing to be done for self. What is it within your heart that's impacting your self-worth in reference to working, to job role, to what that job can provide? Is it material things? Is it holidays? Do you have high expectations for yourself and being a provider? Okay. Are you punishing yourself for not doing enough? There's lots of layers here, it feels. And one that, yeah, taking a break is what you need to do before you break. And it feels like emotional break. Okay, you literally just need to switch off. And this here doesn't mean a holiday. This literally needs to be a mind shift change. Okay, do we have any more advice here, angels? It needs to come, they're saying it needs to come for a plate. Open your heart to self. Thank you. Open your heart space to let love into self. Okay, this is looking at your reflection in the mirror differently. Looking at yourself and all of the things that you've been through in the past. Look at how well you've done. Look at your triumphs rather than what you would consider a failure. Look at what you have and who you have around you rather than what you have lost or what you've had to let go of or what was taken from you even. Okay, look at the things that you have. They're saying gratitude, but gratitude to self. Gratitude to you for all the hard work and all the hurdles that you've jumped over. Thank you. Some of these are part of soul contracts or part of life experience and expansion. This is on a deep soul level, that some things that you've had to go through for own personal growth and to put you in certain places at certain times. Okay, so what you may consider as a failure or as a letdown or a disappointment is completely the opposite. On a divine perspective, they're congratulating you actually on taking so many hits, on being knocked down and getting back up again. Card, this is building up some strength of warrior. Your children have watched you get back up. They have watched you grind, they have watched you hustle, they have watched you be defeated and then get back up with a smile on your face. They see you as this most magnificent warrior, and this has given them hope and strength within themselves when they have to face these things in the future for themselves, you know, through school, through college, through university, through jobs and working. It's giving them a different outlook on what success means. Okay, for them, when they've watched you get knocked down and then stand back up, that in their heads is success. I was going to knock him down, her down. Look at my mum, look at my dad. You know, they get back up every time. That's what I do, that's what we do. Okay, where you see it as a failure, they do not. So look at yourself in the mirror with such love and gratitude for how far you have come. Turn this around, turn it around, because my goodness, you have got such a strength of soul, such a strength of soul. There are so many ancestors who are proud of you, who are watching you. Listen, they're telling you to stop, they're telling you to slow down, telling you to take a break, but they're also, so when you do take a break, when you do sit down and listen, that's when you can hear their words of encouragement, or you can feel a little nudge in a different direction. You can have that inspiration. Thank you, angels, and thank you for watching.